Hey there! So today is the second day of 7 Days, 7 Topics response thingamajig. Now today I will be talking about social networking. So I started with social networking when I was maybe around 9 or 10. The earliest that I can remember that was like the hardcore social networking, not really, was Neopets. I loved Neopets so much. You get to play awesome games. There was the boards, I guess, the forums, but they called them boards. I remember making all the profiles and working with HTML. I loved working with HTML, and it was just a lot of fun, and it was a cool way to learn about computery type things. I will admit that I do play the games, but they're fun. They really are. They're just a lot of fun. Now when it comes to the social networking that I use now, I primarily use Twitter and Facebook, Tumblr. I first got my Facebook about a year ago, and I loved it so much. I really wanted one, and I just felt like I was so out of the loop for some reason because I didn't have one. And then I got one, and I used it pretty religiously for a couple months. And I don't know, now that I found these other networks like YouTube and Tumblr and Twitter and been using Skype more often, I don't really see what is so, like, I can understand why it's addicting, but I don't really like it too much. I know I'm kind of a hypocrite because I use it a lot. I use it a lot, but for some reason, when I'm using Twitter and talking to people that I've met on YouTube or, you know, other social networking sites, I just feel more of a connection in some way rather than talking to people that I see every day. I do really like using it to keep in touch with the friends that I've met over, you know, going to camps and going on vacations and meeting people. And I like to keep in touch with them with Facebook that way. And I also use it for my knitting, my knitting business. It's primarily where I get most of my business, is friends of friends and that sort of thing. I will admit that I spend too much time on the internet. I will admit that. But I'm not really ashamed of it because, like David said, communication is communication. And it's kind of the way I feel about the Kindles and the e-readers, how a lot of people are upset because it's going to destroy books and no one's going to read books anymore, like the printed books. But reading is reading, and the fact that kids are reading and it's making reading a little easier without having to lug around all these books, and it's saving a lot of space and it's saving trees. I mean, what's not to like about that? But reading is reading and communication is communication, is the way I see it, at least. It's really all about balance. Yeah. A little bit of one, a little bit of the other, maybe something else, you know, doing different stuff. But things change really fast, and a lot of people don't like it, and change does not really have a reputation for being a good thing. Mostly people don't like it because most change sucks. It's true, but not all change sucks. I'll leave links to Courtney and David's videos in my pants. If you haven't seen my last 7 Days, 7 Topics video response, you can go, bam, here, and watch that if you wish. I will not be posting a 7 Days, 7 Topics video response tomorrow, but I will be doing a book tour of my bookshelf, my lovely color-coded bookshelf. So, yeah, I'm gonna keep this video making thing going this whole week. It's gonna be fun! Don't forget to be awesome, and I will talk to you guys tomorrow.